Welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns. I'm an acupuncturist in San Jose, California.
And I'm Cheryl Seavey. I'm a writer and a blogger in Los Gatos, California. Today's topic is Savor the Seasons. And it's particularly, our senses are heightened. And so we're talking about senses, the seasons of the year, this season in particular, this fabulous spring, and the seasons of our life. So, and Nancy has a great quote that she wanted to start today with.
Oh, yeah. This was by Diane Ackerman, who's done a lot of books on the senses. And I love the way she writes. She says, the senses don't just make sense of life in bold or subtle acts of clarity. They tear apart reality into vibrant morsels and reassemble them into a meaningful pattern. And I just love that. I thought that was a very, very cool quote.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it kind of speaks to the fact that we all absorb the world around us slightly differently.
Mm-hmm.
We each see, you can walk into a room and you may notice one thing that sticks out at you, and I notice something completely different, you know.
Right, right. Well, and colors, colors in our homes, colors that we wear. Like there's some people that wear a certain color that, I just, go, no, that would not look good on me. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it looks great on them.
I marvel at, like, for instance, redheads can wear colors I cannot wear. They look
Hmm.
great in olive, and they look great in gold. And those are two colors that
Right,
don't look great on me.
right, right. So what are you doing to savor the spring energy?
You know what? I bought my mother a bird bath and a bird feeder
Aren't
because
those
she's very
fun?
intrigued by the birds. And so we've been out in the backyard a lot watching all the crazy birds. And boy, there are a lot of birds out and about
Hmm.
right now, and lots of bird song. So I can see
Hmm.
how people become bird watchers. It's kind of
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
I get
about
up
you?
when I get up in the morning, and I'm a very early riser. And when I get up, I open up the windows and the sliding glass door, and I hear the birds. There's no other human sounds, so you just hear the
Yeah,
birds. And if there's a wind, you might hear a little of the rustle of trees, but all these different birds, and it's so pretty and so calming.
it really is. And we have this one little tiny bird, tiniest little bird, and it is so noisy. It's
Hmm.
the loudest bird. It can be across the street in a tree. And I mean, it sounds like it's in your backyard. It's
Hmm.
just crazy how
Hmm.
loud it is for such a little bird.
Have the birds found the bird bath and splash around
Yeah,
yet?
they have found the bird bath. They have not found the bird feeder. So I
Oh,
think that they're not very bright birds, but
well, they'll get there. They'll get
they
there.
do talk about
Yeah.
bird brains. So there you go.
Yep, yep. So what else is this doing for you this season? I know I'm feeling a lot more energetic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a lot more fun to get out and walk because you're not, slogging through the rain and the sleet and the
Well,
wind,
come on, we
which I
don't have
wouldn't do
sleep.
anyway.
Come
So
on.
I don't know why I even said that. But I like getting out and walking
Yeah.
now because it's pleasant, and everybody's out and about and friendly.
Hmm.
Um, I know one thing that I have done recently is I started getting in touch with people I haven't talked to in months. We all kind of hibernated during the winter, and I lost touch with different people. And so I've just picked up the phone and give them a call, and, not necessarily to get together, just to catch up. And it
Yeah.
was really nice catching up with everyone.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
you?
Interesting you say that. I got a text last week from a friend of mine that I hadn't seen for probably since the beginning of the pandemic. She lives nearby, and she texted me and she said, "Hey, do you want to get together?" And I happened to be free the next afternoon, and we did, and we walked downtown and we sat for 3 hours and caught up. And I
Isn't
mean,
that nice?
and I know that it feels good to initiate, but boy, it feels great to be called.
Yeah.
And, and I mean, it just renewed our friendship. We started right where we left off. There was no hard feelings. It wasn't like, well, gee, how come you haven't called, or anything like
Yeah.
that. It was
Yeah.
this has been a wonky
There's
several.
no way to stop a conversation faster than saying that.
Yeah. And,
Because then people think, well, why am I going to call? I don't want to get scolded.
yeah, it was
You
just
feel like you're a
great.
kindergartner.
So I think to really, encourage people to initiate, no one really cares that it's been a while, except maybe
Yeah.
your mother. And, but not your mom personally, but I know when I'd call my mom, she'd go, oh, I haven't talked to you in a few days, but I mean, friends just really want to, they just want to get together. And I think we're all in that space right now where we're
Yeah.
ready to kind of enliven and wake up again.
And the other piece of that is don't wait for people to call you.
Yes,
You can pick up the phone too.
right,
And I have patients who complain, well, I'm always the one. Well, so are you and I.
right.
We're always the ones that reach out and do things, but it's like, who cares?
Yeah,
If you want to be around people, if you want to
yes,
check in, it's not a matter of keeping score.
right.
That went out in the
Exactly.
50s,
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you want to know what someone's doing, pick up the phone and ask them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
And
I
you can call
agree.
me anytime, just not after 9 o'clock at night.
No
You can
problem.
call at
I'm in
my
bed anyway. I'm
Yeah,
reading at that
yeah,
point.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's not my prime time.
Yeah, you can
But
listen to me snore.
so so I think kind of to sort of wrap this up a bit is, say take advantage of this time to, to walk around your garden, your home, your life, and, and just enjoy what's present right now.
Enjoy. Yeah,
Just
savor the season.
yes. I love that word. That's such a delicious word, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, and make a phone call. Call someone you haven't talked to in a while and then tell us about it on, on our website, on YouTube or whatever. So anyway, until next time. Oops, hold on. Anyway, my phone was ringing. Sorry. So
Oh,
until next time, I'm Cheryl.
and I'm Nancy.
Bye now.
Bye.